to further discuss this issue, we're pleased to welcome in David Horowitz, founder and CEO of the David Horowitz Freedom Center and author of the new book, The Black Book of the American Left, Volume 3, The Great Betrayal. David, as you Skype in from Southern California, betrayal is on the minds of a lot of grassroots Republicans when it comes to what Speaker Boehner is up to vis-a-vis amnesty. Your take on what is going on in Washington right now?
Well, you have an anti-American radical in the White House. Barack Obama has the same political background that I did. He was brought up by communists. He moved into the what I call the neo-communist left, just a continuation of the anti-American, anti-free market leftists. And he never left it. I mean, the difference between Obama and me, aside from the fact that he's president, is that when I left the left, I knew I had to warn people about its agendas because they're so malicious, whereas he is carrying on those agendas. If you are a radical, you hate the Constitution because the Constitution was designed to thwart radical projects. That's what the checks and balances system is about. And Madison said that in Federalist 10 quite clearly. He called them wicked to thwart wicked projects. And the wicked projects were all really about the redistribution of income, which is what the Democratic Party is about these days. You have to look on the, so Obama, the Constitution is in his way. He's a lawless president. We know that. He's behind the IRS scandal, all these scandals. We know he's behind the scandals because otherwise people would be fired if the scandals embarrassed him. No, that's his agendas. But you always have to look at the law of unintended consequences. What Obama is doing by disregarding and defying the Constitution and taking executive action that's unlawful is he's forcing the Republicans to fight him. And you know, JD, you spent quite a bit of time in Congress, that Republicans generally are reluctant to fight. They want to cut a deal with the other side, and they'll do, they'll give away the store. I mean, Boehner has tried several times here to give away the store on the immigration issue. But Obama's thwarting him. Obama, by acting so unconstitutionally and so peremptorily and so outrageously, is forcing a little more fight on the Republican side.
And with a minute 30 remaining, how is this thing going to all turn out? The establishment leadership going to say, this is unconstitutional, but go ahead and fund it through September of next year, and then say, gee, it's too far down the road, it's already in place?
Unfair question, JD. I can't read the future. Here's my experience. I remember when I first learned of Governor Scott Walker of Wisconsin when he was on TV in the middle of his battle with the unions. And I said to myself, this is a good man. He's a decent man, but he's a Republican, so he's going to fold. But he didn't fold. So you never know what's going to, I can't foresee the future here. I'm hoping that the Republicans will stand up. And I think that Obama's behavior, his narcissism, he can't admit that he was slaughtered in the last election. Obama is busy destroying the Democratic Party. They're at their lowest ebb since Harry Truman.
And with that in mind, we have to step aside. When we come back, we're going to talk more about your volume 3 of your Black Book of the American Left. How sad it is with the Democrats in disarray. The Republicans, at least the establishment Republicans, appear to be riding to Mr. Obama's rescue in a curious way over this unconstitutional amnesty. There's more ahead with David Horowitz as we continue here on America's Forum.